What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck, real Cowboys fan, stand up. And today we are going to continue our series on players I think that's going to take a leap this upcoming NFL season. And I want to talk about Juanyeh Thomas, undrafted free agent out of the University of Florida State. Now, I was lying. He's out of Georgia Tech, but he has a brother who plays for Florida State, and he's a talented corner, but y'all know we're not going to draft talented corners out of Florida State. So, but when it comes to Juanyeh, man, I think he was kind of an unknown coming out in 2022 for a lot of people, right? So he's 6'1", 217, though he might argue that's not the correct weight. Well, I'm just kind of going off what's been posted. So if he's smaller, is he heavier? I'm not sure. But 217, but when you watch Juanyeh play, he's extremely athletic. Ran a 4.5, I think, at his combine. And he also did the bench, man. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of any player that's done the bench. And I feel like when it comes to Cowboys fans and Juanyeh, we know Juanyeh is very interactive on social media. He's been on a few content creators' channels. He's been on our channel as well. So real cool guy. Like, I have met him a few times, man. He's solid. He's also my Madden punching bag, man. So we play Madden a lot. But I think that's confusing a lot of Cowboys fans. But make no mistakes about it. He is a talented weapon that I think that Coach Zimmer is going to be able to utilize when it comes to our defense. So I wanted to go back way back in time to 2021 to his college film at the ACC. Now, in college, he was once again a versatile safety, extreme athleticism, all ACC. I think he had around 81 tackles, 1 sack, 2 interceptions. So he's a guy that can do a lot of different things, play in the box, also play deep as well as far as the safety is concerned. But the thing about Juanyeh, he's not afraid to get dirty, and he has athleticism and closing speed, and he'll come downhill and tackle. And that's the thing that I really like about him at the safety level, because he's kind of a hybrid, right? I know some scouts talked about maybe putting some size on him and making him a linebacker. I don't think he's a fan of that, to be honest with you, but he has some of that linebackerish traits in him. And even last year, once we get to the NFL film, you'll see him playing around the line of scrimmage. But if you go to college, like, he wasn't afraid to stick his head in there and get dirty, man. So Juanyeh is definitely a guy that he is a Swiss Army knife, right? He can do a lot of different things, and I think Coach Zimmer is going to be excited about him. Now, let's get over to his NFL career. Now, he hasn't got a lot of reps. Now, even though he's our dog, man, we're going to keep it real. We're family. I feel like when it comes to Juanyeh, there's still a lot of talent with this safety room. So he's still going to have to fight, right? But I feel like he has the ability to fight and get more reps, especially under Coach Zimmer, and especially after last season. I think that's going to increase as far as volume, but you also got to consider Marquise Bell's being moved back into that safety room as well. So it's going to be a lot of talent in our safety room for a Cowboys fan. It feels kind of rare saying that because we prayed so long for safeties. Now we have an abundance of talent. So on this play right here, this was that preseason game I was talking about from yesterday. Now, y'all killed me yesterday in the chat. Okay, there he is. There is Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell's wearing number 41. I was looking for number 14. So yes, technically Marquise Bell was in the play that I posted yesterday in the Mario and Overshown video, but he's not playing linebacker. He's playing safety. But not about Marquise Bell. We got Marquise Bell dropping soon. But this is about Juanyeh Thomas. You'll see him playing center field, single high, and just good awareness, good ability, turning his hips, right? That athleticism, keeping his eyes on the quarterback, being aware. So right now you see him turn his head, right? He's turning his head, right? He's seeing the route, and he's going to make a play. But also, he's also splitting the offensive players right there. So he knows that there's either a possibility that Trevor Lawrence is going to go short, or he's going to go over the top. So he kind of splits them. Trevor Lawrence makes the throw. Juanyeh gets the interception, man. So good awareness, good athletic ability, good hips, very fluid athlete, good read right there. Now on this play right here, you'll see him on the line of scrimmage. And like I said, he's built for it tough, man. He's not afraid to bang in the trenches with these bigger offensive linemen. A lot of safeties, they don't want to do all this dirty, grimy work, but Juanyeh is not afraid to go down there and bang. And if you're kind of going to talking about, Coach Zimmer and the double A gap mugs and different schemes like that he used in Cincinnati and also Minnesota, right? There's going to be some times where if you're playing safety, he might put you in the A gap. He's going to bring you off the line of scrimmage. And I think that Juanyeh is definitely going to be one of those guys that Coach Zim can use in his defense because he's definitely not afraid. And like I said, he's built a little bit different from our other safeties that we have in the room. Out there battling. On this next play right here, you'll see that one thing that I really like about any defensive player, right? Are you around the ball? And he's going to get picked up by the screen blockers, but he's still going to get off the blocks and make a play and get a tackle, right? So I think it was like 3rd and 18 on this play. So why everyone's backed up, right? But even taking on the blockers, right? Getting off the blocks and making a play. And whether it's linebackers or safeties, y'all know my model. Where the money is at the football, right? So he's always around the football, always trying to make a play on the football. So good IQ from Juanyeh. And the one thing I also like, and we'll see it frequently, if you just watch him when you go to the film sessions, he's in constant communication, right? Constant communication. He's talking, he's pointing, he's adjusting. So good IQ from Juanyeh as well. But you'll see him right here just battling to make a play. Boom. And also, I think where he's really going to have an impact is covering these tight ends, especially in the NFC East, right? We got a lot of quality tight ends in the NFC East. So you're watching right here. He's lined up directly over the tight end. Boom. Good stance. Doesn't get shook out of his shoes, right? So he's staying solid, waiting for this tight end to make his move. And once the tight end make his move, he's right in his hip pocket. Right in his hip, making a play on the ball. Good coverage from Juanyeh on that play. Because you're gonna need safeties, right? That can be, these tight end erasers and can cover these guys, man. These tight ends are getting crazier and crazier. And you look at teams like the Raiders, like they doubling up, right? So you need guys that can also cover these athletic tight ends, but also is not afraid to come down and help in the run game. And I think that's where Juanyeh is going to have his biggest impact. Watch it from the end zone angle. Boom. Closing speed. And you'll see that closing speed. Now he's getting a little grabby, right? But he's within range. He can still get a little grabby, but he's in his hip pocket to able to make the tackle. Bam. And then once again, you'll see it just on this play right here. If you watch him, it's just that communications, right? Communication, look at him pointing up there. Communicating. Communication is key, especially when you're playing man. You're getting all these crossing routes and these different, motions that was really killing the Cowboys. Now you'll watch him in coverage right here, even though the play doesn't come his way, right? He's on it. Good coverage, right? Good coverage from Juanyeh on that play right there. It's like I said, athletic, IQ, he can communicate, he can cover, he can come down and tackle. Like I said, he is a Swiss Army knife. It's going to be interesting to see how he's going to be utilized. I think the thing that I want to see, I think a lot of Cowboys fans are looking for is more volume, right? How is he going to fare out under more volume? But you see right here on this closing speed, he's coming downhill, making a play on the ball. Let me play that full speed for y'all. He's on it. And that's a lot of open field right there, right? If he misses that tackle, it's a lot of green, right? If he misses this tackle, it's a lot of green right there, but he's on it. Good downhill closing speed. And if you go to my overshown video yesterday, the same thing I said about yesterday too. So I think the speed of the Cowboys defense, if you get overshown back, you have Juanyeh out there, you add Marist out there, add Kendricks, I think the speed of our defense is going to be revved up a lot faster than last year. Once again, you'll see this closing speed down, coming downhill, making a play, making a tackle. Wasn't a fumble, right? I think he had like 2 forced fumbles in college, something like that in 2021, right? But he'll come down and hit. Like I said, he is not afraid to go out there and make plays on the ball, man. So I think, and a lot of people don't understand, like in college, he was a kick returner. So he's extremely athletic, right? He got a bigger build, whether he's 216, 219 or not, or he's 206 like he's claiming, right? He's extremely athletic. He's physical. On this play, I know a lot of people were saying he gave up a big play, like 32 yards on this play. It was a fluke play. Let's be honest, Raw. Let's be honest. The scramble drill, right? It's a scramble play. He's on it right there. It's bagged right there. All right. Little overplay right there. Okay, he comes back to it. Guy gets in the way. He slips off the tackle. I'm not too alarmed by that. things like that happen, especially at the NFL level. But I think Juanyeh is good in coverage. I think this is where he's going to continue to grow. And this play ain't got nothing to do with Juanyeh. This has everything to do with that man over there and Deron goddamn Bland, man. Pick six city, man. I was over there going crazy, witnessing history here versus the Commanders, spilling Cowboy readers, man. So I think our secondary overall, getting Trayvon Diggs back, if he's a shell of himself, which I think he will be, Deron Bland, hopefully we'll resign Gilmore, but with our safety room added, we have one of the best secondaries in the NFL. And I think Juanyeh Thomas next year is going to have, or this year, is going to have a huge role in our secondary, man. So it's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151 so you do not miss out. Got a lot more players that I'm excited about to talk about, so you don't want to miss out, man. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and don't throw the ball at Deron Bland anymore. Y'all should be smart enough by now. Peace.